Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, sir. All right, so we're going to share a quick video right now, and then we will be right back. So let me share my screen.
Right now, someone is watching TV, shopping online, sharing on social media, scrolling a newsfeed, cooking, turning on lights, texting, paying with a credit card, and someone is definitely making a phone call. Now, imagine earning income through your very own business every time a customer pays a bill for services they're already using anyway. With ACN, you can. With a 27-year track record of success, ACN is the largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and essential services in the world. Today, we operate in 27 countries and have offices throughout North America, Europe, Latin America, Asia, and the Pacific. We're constantly evolving our portfolio of products to stay ahead of what millions of consumers and businesses need and use every day. Now, ACN has added identity theft protection through ID Seal to its suite of essential services. Thanks to ACN's innovative mindset, we're just getting started, and the world is taking notice. Inc. magazine also recently recognized ACN as a private titan, a designation reserved for the largest and most iconic privately held companies in the world. This is your opportunity to establish your very own ACN business, offering the essential services that people and businesses already use every day, and an opportunity to get paid every time they pay a bill for these services. It's your life. Imagine earning an income on your own terms. That's what ACN is all about, and now you can be a part of it.
So the name of the company is ACN, All Communications Network. We started in January of 1993. It's a customer acquisition company. We're global. We're 27 countries on 5 continents. We have millions of customers acquired. And over the last 5 years, we have a billing revenue of over $4 billion and growing. We are the world's largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and other essential services, guys. There is no other company that does that does what ACN does, right? And we're documented in multiple business magazines, guys. It's amazing how you could create income from home and be partnered with the world's largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and other essential services. So this is what we do. Let me explain to you. We offer services for residential and businesses: wireless, high-speed internet, triple plays, the bundles, television, energy, gas and electric, security and automation, payment processing, identity theft protection, home alarm system, right? So all of these services that people use every day, whether it's a residential account or a business account, we can offer it at a lower rate, at a discounted rate. We partner with big companies that we all know and love: DirecTV, Dish TV, Spectrum, all these companies. And what we do is we just offer it to people, right? But now there's an online platform for it. So there's a lot of services. These are bills that people are using and have to use and have to pay for every single day. So imagine just partnering with even one of these industries. It's already gangbusters, right? So imagine now having the opportunity to be a part of all of these industries, not just one. It's crazy. Now, our business model is we don't knock on doors, we don't send flyers in the mail, there's no advertising. So what we do, why we can offer, why all of those companies, right, line up and partner with ACN, is because we don't advertise. It's all word of mouth. It's all relationship marketing. It's all referrals. So if somebody refers a DirecTV customer, instead of going to a DirecTV store or 1-800 DirecTV, they go to Jim's DirecTV, right? And then that's how they could offer discounts to customers. And then at the same time, Jim can also make money. So instead of some establishment or somebody we don't know making money, our friend Jim can make the money, and also the customer can find the discount. So this is a very, very phenomenal business model, guys. It's been around as for 30 years, and ACN's been around, and it's been proven system. So what I want to encourage everybody is have your cameras on, just pay attention to the system, okay? Because this business model is just proven. And we're going to go straight to training tonight. Another thing that I'm really proud of is the ACN's partnership with Project Feeding Kids. There's 17 million hungry children in North America alone. And imagine if we could do something about it. So what ACN has done is it partnered with Project Feeding Kids, Feeding America, and Food Banks of Canada, wherein when a customer is acquired, a child is fed. Not just one time, but every single month, a customer is acquired or a bill is getting paid, a child is getting fed every single month. So instead of people donating $1, they could do that too, but might as well support your business, and they could also support this cause. Now, our to start with this business, okay, to start with the business is 199 one-time fee. There's no, it's a one-time fee, and then $25 a month business support fee to operate your online store. So what you get is a personalized online store, guys. When I saw this, I was very, very excited because we know we spend a lot of 100, and how many of us spend $199 for some things that don't make us money, right? So I was very excited when I saw this, and I thought it was 199 every single month, which I was willing to pay for before, and I don't make light of a dime, right? But the upside of this business is just so incredible. You're gonna have your personalized online store, so you could run your entire business from the comfort of your home, on the beach, wherever you're at. Whether you're on vacation, whether you're traveling, wherever you're at, all you need is a Wi-Fi and a dream, because everything is running seamlessly. You have a complete business tracking and supporting. You have complete customer support. Everything is tracked. Your online store is in 27 countries. It's in 18 different languages. All ACN customer support, all the people behind the scenes of ACN, they run your online store 24/7. All the discounts, all the marketing tools, everything is done for you on your online store. It's a plug and play. You're buying your own distributorship, and then you're automatically partnered with all of these companies that ACN is partnered with, right? And also in different countries. So say, for example, somebody knows somebody in Spain, in France, and
There you go.
just directly to the companies in those countries. So you don't have to think about it. There's no additional cost. So it switches to the companies in those countries. It switches to the customer support of those countries. It switches to the language in those countries, guys. All we do is start your online distributorship if you want, if you're looking at other ways of making money, if you're interested at this. And all we do is acquire customers, and ACN does take care of the rest. So how do we make money? So there's multiple ways in making money in ACN. As you start your distributorship in ACN, you can make money by acquiring personal customers. Okay, what's a customer? A customer is not a person. A customer is the bill of a person. And ACN allows you to use your own bills, your own household bills. They will accommodate that as well. So might as well get paid on your own bills, right? So the more customers you acquire, so say for instance, your mom has 10 bills, your brother has 5 bills, whatever, right? The more bills that you acquire, the more your personal residual income increases. So it's 3 to 20% on the commissionable revenue of the bills, right? So you can acquire 3 bills, 5 bills, 3,000 bills, whatever. It doesn't matter. But that it's 20%, up to 20% every single time people pay bills. This is true residual income, guys, because it doesn't matter what's going on with the world. It doesn't matter if there's a pandemic. It doesn't matter what the government is doing. It doesn't matter. People have to pay bills. So every single month people pay bills, you're going to get paid. All right. The second way we make money is on your team's customers. What you'll find is as you come across people, you'll find a lot of people that are also interested in multiple revenue streams. So they also are interested to opening their own ACN distributorship. So they become a part of your team. You can't open an ACN by calling the corporate office. You have to be sponsored by somebody that has a license in ACN. They become a part of your team. Okay, let me say that again. They cannot call corporate office to open their own online store. They have to be sponsored by somebody that has an online license in ACN before they can open their online distributorship. That's why when we introduce somebody to ACN and they see it's fit for them, why not, right? They become a part of your team. As they acquire their customers, they make personal residual income. They make up to 20% of their customers, and you're gonna make an override of 4%. There is no limit to how many you can introduce or how many people wants to open their online store, and there's no limit to it. So 4% on the commissionable revenue of your team's customers. Now, monthly bonuses, okay? So monthly bonuses, as we acquire customers, This is unlimited. 3 services, $75, 5 services, $200. These are upfront bonuses paid every single week. So every single week you get a check, and every single month when people pay bills, your residual income is building at the back end. So there's an additional $200 for every 3 services acquired after that. 8 services, $400, 11 services, $600, 14 services, $800. Let me tell you, including your own bills. Okay, so we have a couple of people.
I got a question.
that-
What about if they're under contract?
That's a good question, Anthony. We're gonna answer all your questions at the end of the presentation and training, because as we go along, you'll see that we might be able to answer your questions as well. Okay, but write it down. Write down all your questions, and we're open. We're gonna have it open for question and answer. So, guys, we have a lot of people on our team that do multiple services every single day, right? So they make $200 every day, $400 every day, as their residual income is also building at the back end. And there's multiple services in ASEAN, whether they're in a contract or not in a contract. Every single service has different agreement with the company, and it's all on your online stores. Very simple, very, very simple to do. So then we have a business model for everybody. The more you move to the right, the better money you're making, okay? Everybody starts when they open their online store, needs to be customer qualified. What does that mean? 3 bills from the ones you have at your home and everybody you know. You can use your own bills at home. If you don't want to use your bills at home, anybody from everywhere, 7 billion people in the world, 3 bills, right? 3 bills unlocks your income in ASEAN. That gives you your $75 bonus, but every single time an online store opens and you're the CQ, you get a $50 bonus when they get their first 3 bills. Some people don't stop at 3 bills. Some people go for 10 bills, 20 bills. You know, in my first 2 weeks in ASEAN, we had over 100 bills, 104 gas and electric bills that my friends supported me. That's about 50, not about 30, 40 people. Some people have multiple properties. It's amazing, guys, how compounding this business is. Executive team leader is the next position, okay? What does that mean? That's 30 bills. Again, you can use the ones at your own properties or own self, but accumulate, but you and your team, 30 bills between you and your team counts towards you getting paid and you getting promoted. Regional director, 600 bills, right? Now, the regional vice president, senior vice president, the money gets greater and greater and greater. So the bonuses goes higher. There's increased residual income. There's increased bonuses. There's an opportunity to earn every single week. But what I'm really excited about is there's a couple of people on the line, guys, that have seen this business a few months ago, a few weeks ago, a very short period of time ago, and they just follow the simple system. And I wanted them to share their story. I wanted you to pay attention to their backgrounds. You can see that people from different backgrounds can do this, can crush this. And now we could and see who do you know that's in their boat? Who do you know that's an Andre Bell, a business owner? Who do you know that's a Joe Capello that works hard every single day for a whole week? Who do you know that's like Michael Eric in the real estate space? So I'm gonna call out these people, guys. First one is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He has a very nice background right now in the water. He's an author by profession. He's all about multiple revenue streams. He's a regional director in ASEAN. He's running for his regional vice president position, guys. I see Mr. Joel Hoke on the line. His camera is on. Pay attention, because when your cameras are on, that's why he's a regional director running for regional vice president. So let me welcome to the call, soon to be regional vice president, Mr. Joel Hoke. Joel, the call is all yours. Can you hear us? Okay, we'll circle back to Mr. Joel Hoke. I don't think he can hear us. It's all right. So we're gonna go straight to Wappinger Falls that I was talking about earlier on the call. This is another guy that started during the pandemic, saw ASEAN at the peak of the pandemic in 2020, built his business only through Zoom. Okay, he was so amazing that he just followed the simple system. He was very excited to stop working so hard And you're going to hear his story. He's also a regional director. He just started in ACN too. He hit the position of CQ and then ETL and then regional director. And now him and his team are also going for regional vice president, guys. So let me welcome to the call, regional director, Mr. Joe Capello.
Hi, Dr. Mata. Good to see you. And thank you for inviting me on the call. Just totally fired up on a Sunday night to learn and this system from you and Rick. Yes, Mata said some nice things about me. No one special. I'm Joe Capello from Wappinger Falls, New York, upstate New York, Dutchess County. My background's in the automotive industry. I'm a fuel lubrication specialist for the last 23 years almost. What it means, I get to drive about 1,000 miles a week. Took a look at this opportunity during the pandemic, like Dr. Mara said, made perfect sense to me. Partnered up, followed a very simple system, had great mentorship, followed a great system. 4 months later, I was a regional director. Today, my team and I have over 155 business partners and 1,000 customers, plus that we all get paid on every single time somebody pays a bill on a recurring basis. So I'm just fired up about the future. Regional Vice President is coming. Absolutely. 2022 is going to be a party. Have a great, thank you for inviting me on the call.
I love it. 2022 is going to be a party, but it all starts with what we're going to do today. That's why you guys are all champions being on the call today. You could have been doing something else, right? Or watching the football game or watch a movie or just do something else. But you're here on the call. That's why 2022, Joe Capello is so clear for you, right? Another person that I want you guys to hear from is very successful. She was a lawyer initially, and then she moved into the academic world. She finished the highest accolades in the in her PhD, and just an amazing person, always the student of the system. She's very, very coachable. That's why she's going to be successful in anything she does, not just in ACN, in anything she does, right? So let me welcome to the call Dr. Lynn Howard. Dr. Lynn, the call's all yours.
Thank you so much, Mara. I appreciate you letting me share, and I cannot wait to see the baby boy.
Get a field goal to be tied.
But just like she said, you guys, I'm an academic, so you can see all the books behind me. I am in North Carolina. That's where I live, about 2 hours from the headquarters in Concord. I was an attorney for about 7 years. I still practice a little bit, but my focus is on my doctorate, which I went back to school so I could teach at the collegiate level. And that's what I've been doing. And ACN, with all the knowledge, with all the education I have, no residual income. ACN has given me something that I cannot get through all of the knowledge and the books and everything that I have. But I've been in the business a short period of time. And in that time frame, my team and I have earned over 300 customers that we get paid on every time they pay a bill. And with ACN and the training that we get here and my team, I would not be able to do what I do. So back to you, Mara, and thank you so much for allowing me to share.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Dr. Lynn Howard. Guys, if you could take a look at we have a lot of people on the call, but if you could take a look at people on the call that shared their testimonial, who do you know that works hard at their jobs, right? Take a look at Mr. Joe Capello, very hard worker. But he brings that work ethic in his ACN business. That's why he's very, very successful. Who do you know that's successful? Like Dr. Lynn Howard, right? Successful in her world. These people, there's reason why they're successful, because they're always open-minded. They're always a hustler, right? They never quit. They see an opportunity in things and they go for it, right? So now, if you're new on the line, or if this is a review for you, let me share my screen again and let me explain how simple this is again, okay? So as you get started, as you launch your business tonight, all you need is 5 services from the ones you have at your home and everybody you know. 3 services gives you 75 bucks. 5 services gives you $200. Now you're running a free business. So the services you can use are on the right: gas, electric, identity theft protection, home alarm system, and many, many more. You see what we do tonight on Zoom? The same thing, the same simple thing you're gonna do with your friends, with your networks, with your family members. We'll invite them on Zoom and we'll teach you how to be professional inviting them on Zoom. We'll help you get their first 2 business partners. Each will teach them how to get 5 services like you did. They're each gonna get $200. There's an additional $725 on the table for doing that. In the month of October, you have 30 days to do that. But because we're the #1 team, we teach you how to do that on your first week of business. That's a $925 bonus that you can run for on your first week of business. How great is that? Who do you know that can use an extra close to $1,000 in the next 7 to 10 days? Why not, right? Why not? It's right there. So let's talk about starting. Let's talk about making money today. So our goal is to be CQ right away, customer qualified. This puts you in a position to make money in a marketing plan, and you don't want to miss any bonuses just because you're not a CQ. So what is a CQ? That's 3 services and 7 points, or 2 services and 12 points. Okay, that gives you $75. Now you're qualified. You've qualified for your first check in ACN. So each service has a point system. Okay, just like basketball, each shot has a point system. So the more points you make, the bigger your residual income. So where are your sources of customers? First is yourself. If you're paying bills, if you can look at your drawers, what can you get paid on? Become a customer of your own business. Get paid on your own bills. It just completely makes sense. Why do you want to give away your money to somebody else when you could put it in your pocket? The other ones are the people that do not get started right away on your Zoom meeting. If you ask them if they're ready to get started, if they want to think about it, if they want to do their research, if their timing's not right for them, ask them to do you a huge favor. Look at the bottom of the screen. Huge favor, help me out and try my service. Okay, the next ones are friends and family members. Same thing, do me a huge favor, help me out and try my service. Guys, this is system-based. So when I saw this slide 7.5 years ago, when they told me that this is how we acquire customers, okay, can you do me a huge favor, help me out and try my service? I went straight to following the system. I just asked friends, family members, people that didn't get started right away in my Zoom meeting, can you do me a huge favor, help me out and try my service? So instead of becoming the salesperson or the master of the discounts, of anything, of all technicalities of all of these bills, I don't have time for that. I didn't want to study that. That's why I got an ACN, because it's simple. So you want to keep it simple. So the system says, can you do me a huge favor, help me out and try my service? All right. So if they're on contracts, if they're on other fine prints in their bills, just go directly to your online store. Let the customer service representative deal with them, not you. Okay, let me say that again. If you have questions on the bills or anything, remember, don't be the cook, the baker, and the candlestick maker. Ask them, can you do me a huge favor, help me out and try my service? And then if there's fine prints in all of their bills, let the customer representative that's on your online store in every single bill that's there in ACN, let them deal with it. Let them answer the questions, all right? Just takes the load off your back. That's why I love ACN. So you want to think like a business owner. You're the CEO of your business. Delegate the job. There's a lot of other people that's going to nitpick on the bills, that's going to help you on your Zoom call. But more importantly, you want to train yourself by becoming your own customer. This builds your belief by becoming your own, be a customer of your own business. Plus you get paid on your own services. So what do we want to do? Become a customer qualified. That unlocks your money in ACN, okay? Because it doesn't matter how many online stores that are open. If there's no customers coming in, there's no money coming in. Just like McDonald's. If there's a lot of McDonald's stores open, if there's no, you know what I mean? Any business. In my clinic, we're about to open a second clinic just because of ACN, guys. The residual check that we're getting in ACN allows us to have our first clinic. Now we're opening a second clinic by 2022. You know what I mean, guys? But if there's no patients, it doesn't matter. But here's what I want you to know. Customers don't move people. People move customers. So you want to do this hand in hand. Real estate and customers. Real estate, meaning all online stores. The more online stores you have, the more customers you have. Right? So you want to become your own customer, become customer qualified, and then host a Zoom meeting. So you do 2 things in ACN. Acquire customers, Zoom meeting. Acquire customers, Zoom meeting. So where do you get your customers? Yourself, from your Zoom meeting, and family members. Sounds good? So this is very, very simple. This gets you to your leadership training. Leadership training is phenomenal on Friday nights. You got to get qualified for that. How you do that? By becoming customer qualified, by getting your 3 bills. And then this also gets you your first check in ACN. So remember I spoke about points? Every service is a corresponding points. So take a screenshot of this if this is your first time on the call. This is not something you memorize, okay? This is a good resource. But guys, I want to encircle a couple of things that are high point getters. High point getters and very like low hanging fruit, very simple to do. First one is identity theft protection, 2 points for monthly, 4 points for quarterly, 8 points for annual. Gas and electric, 1 to 2 points. And then there's a bonus on the table right now. Wireless up to 10 points. The home alarm system up to, there's 8 points right now. And then there's a couple of other things as well. The direct TV dish, there's a lot of other, companies that we're partnered with, but these circled ones, play with that because it's very simple. Okay, play with that. These gives you the best value for the customer. It's simplest for your business. I remember when I got started 7.5 years ago, all I know is gas and electric. That's it. Even up to today, gas and electric. And then I figured out identity theft protection. How easy was that? And then I figured out calling on the Vivint home alarm system, how simple was. I figured out how simple everything else was, but I just mastered gas and electric. That was one. And it gave me a good chunk of residual. So guys, October bonuses, gas and electric, look at this. You earn $200 bonus on every 5 new customers that you refer to Zoom Energy. Zoom Energy is the supplier. Nothing will change for your customer. The delivery is still the same. They still pay the utility company. But now there's price protection that the utility company is partnering with Zoom Energy. Okay, if you're on a contract with this, don't worry about it. Zoom Energy will take care of it. Okay, don't worry about the technicalities. They will do that part, not us. There's no limit to the number of bonuses you can earn, and every electric customer is double points, 2 points, 2-point promotion. So go crazy with the gas and electric bill, guys. But it's getting cold, so the gas bill is going high. You know, it's a good residual check with gas and electricity. Now, another one for October are this is carried over from September and October, is the powerful referral programs for identity theft protection. If you have 5 customers, you get rewarded. They pay for your ID seal, for your identity theft protection. Now your identity theft protection is free with ID seal. 5 customers. For the energy, gas and electricity, if you have 12 gas or 12 electric customers on residential accounts, your residential gas and electric bill is up to free. Why is it up to free? They average the bill, the supply part of the bills of all of your customers, minimum 12. And then if that covers your gas electric bill, great, right? If that's more than what you're paying for your gas electric bill, even better. But they average those bills and then they direct deposit it to you. How amazing is that? Now, Flash Mobile is the billing company of our wireless company, guys. It's running on the fastest. It's a big network. But guys, when you acquire 5 cell phone customers, that you can help people find discounts on their cell phone bills, and it's a huge discount, huge discount. How do you find this? On your online store. Everything's on the online store. About 5 customers, your bill is free. Cell phone bill is free. And if your friends or family members or your customers, when your customer refer 5 to you, their bill is also free. How great is that, right? So pay attention to these powerful referral programs, guys. Avoid paying bills right now. Get them for free and get paid on it. So we spoke about this. As you acquire customers, you have upfront bonuses on top of those bonuses. Powerful referral programs, the Zoom Energy $200 bonuses for every 5 energy accounts. This is on top of that. So we showed this on the presentation before. There's so much money in ACN, guys. There is no reason for anybody on this line not to make money. The only time you don't acquire customers is because you don't ask. That's it. You don't say, do me a huge favor, help me out and try my service. That's the only thing. Do me a huge favor, help me out and try my service. So again, for a review, October bonus, All you need is 5 services. Then you make your $200 bonus. And then we teach other people to do the same. Then you make an additional $725. That's a total of $925. Guys, you can crush this week. You can make your $925 close to $1,000 by the end of the week this week. It's so simple. Yes, it's as simple as that. Keep it super simple. Okay, so I want you guys to create your story today. I see Mr. Joe Capello nodding his head. Yep, it's that simple. Simple is powerful. Keep it super simple. Become a CQ within the next 24 hours. But guys, here's the thing. Procrastination is the thief of opportunity. It's so simple to do, and it's so simple not to do just because it's only $199, just because you have questions. No, there's a lot of people on your corner to help you do this. So I want you guys to create your story today, okay? But remember, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Your business is open. If your mouth is open, your business is open. If your mouth is closed, your business is closed, right? So just do me a huge favor, help me out and try my service. But more importantly, guys, remember the person that has more distributorship, more real estate in the ACN world, more teammates, they acquire, in totality, they have the most number of customers. Because how many customers can you just really acquire by yourself? How fast can you acquire 3,000 customers by yourself? Is that faster, or is it faster to do it with a team of people? If you have 10 people acquiring customers, including yourself, it's easier to accumulate 3,000 customers, right? So how about if you have 100 people, online stores in 27 countries? So that's faster to get to 3,000 customers, right? I'm so talking 3,000 because 3,000 is regional vice president, guys. It's so incredible. It's a life-changing business. So I want you to pay attention to the next trainer, because he's going to teach you on how to be professional in Zoom. He's going to teach you how to think in this business, how to set your mind right. He's going to teach you how to be the system in building a team, on how to be the CEO of your business, and how to not think as a customer, but think as a business owner. And he's going to teach you how to do that so you can teach others to do the same. So let me welcome to the call, Regional Vice President, Mr. Rick Cordero.
All right. How we doing? Oh man, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, let me just hold on a second, man. Let me just see everybody for a minute. There we go. How's everybody doing? Oh man, we got the A team here tonight. Wow, man, we got what do we have? 51 people on the line. That's 51 people on a Sunday night that want to get better with their business, that want to move their business forward, want to learn more about how to grow this business. Here's what I can tell you. It's been incredible. Didn't Mara do a great job just breaking down customer acquisition, breaking down how it works, just keeping it very simple, and this is why she's been able to hit regional vice president, even, with a busy practice. Like she was saying, through the ACN opportunity, we're launching our second clinic, which will be open March 1st. So we're gonna have our second clinic. And it's because of the residual income that we've been able to build with ACN that is allowing us to invest in other things. Think about that. Think about all the things that you want to do. If you do the little things right here, big things will happen. I'll say that again. If you do the little things right in ACN, big things will happen. So I'm excited to just get right into going over how to build an organization. Everybody came here not so you can go out and get 10,000 customers yourself. You came here so you can share this with others and go out and build an organization that will last for a lifetime. Mara talked about us being in this business 7.5 years. She talked about gas and electricity. When we got started, that was the only service we focused on. Do you know till today we're getting paid on thousands of gas and electricity customers till today? It blows my mind. This business blows my mind. My background is simple. I'm a business owner for 30 years. Owned a lot of different businesses, but I got excited when I saw ACN. And the reason why I got excited is because it's residual income. Doing something once, getting paid month after month, year after year. Those thousands of customers that we're getting paid on now, we got them 7 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. And guess what? I had hip replacement surgery. I was down for a month. The residual check still came. Our baby came 50 days early. Surprise, the residual check just came. It still comes. So what I'm telling everybody, pay attention. See, if your camera's on, that means you're taking your time on this call very seriously. See, no distractions. We only got about another, 20, 25 minutes, and maybe there's something that can be said that you can take with you after this call that can move your business forward. So no distractions, pay attention. All I'm trying to do is share my strength, hope, and experience on what someone has taught us. So let me just jump right in. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go right to team building. Now, what I love about the Rockstar team is that we have a system. This is why we're number one for 15 years in a row. We have a system and we don't deviate from it. You see, the one thing you'll find out as we're going through the system, you can't take the elevator in this business. You got to take the stairs. There's no shortcuts. Okay? There's no shortcuts. So pay attention. We have 3 steps when you get your business started. 3 steps. First step is we want you to book a Zoom presentation. We want you to share this with your contacts. So how we do that, we want you to set a date. Just set a date that's good for you and the presenter. Don't worry about your people. A lot of you say, well, let me make calls and see who's available. You can make 1,000 calls today. You're going to have X amount of people available, 1,000 calls tomorrow. Different people are going to be available. You're not going to get everybody on your first call. Let's just set a date that's good for you and the presenter, and we're going to invite to that date. Step number 2, we want you to make a list of 100 names and numbers. A list of 100 names, not on your phone, not on your computer. Get a pen and a pad, get a legal pad, and write down name, number next to it, name, number next to it. Do 100. Ladies and gentlemen, here's what I want to tell you. If you follow exactly what you're reading on this screen and what I'm sharing with you on this screen, you're going to have success. It's not up to you. It's a system that just works. You don't have to be smart to work at McDonald's and get a paycheck at the end of the week, do you? Because there's a system that just works. Same here. 100 names and numbers. Some of you may say, I don't know 100 people. Yes, you do. If you're alive more than 10 years, you know 100 people. Because if you look in your phone, how many of you got 100, 200, 300, 400, 1,000 numbers in your phone? See, when we say names and numbers, we mean, friends and family, business associates and colleagues, but also people that are contacts. There's a lot of people in your phone that you may not hang out with. You don't go to the barbecue with. You don't hang out with on weekends. You don't go have a beer with. You don't go on vacation with, but they're in your phone because along your journey in life, you've met them somewhere, and you know what? You guys connected, and you thought it'd be a good idea to share numbers. So you want to put contacts. That's a contact. And we don't want you to prejudge anybody. This is very important. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to what I'm saying. Please do not prejudge anybody. What does prejudge mean? It means you deciding for them that they don't have the money. It means you deciding for them that they have too much money. Why would they be interested in this? This business produces millionaires. It's you deciding for them that, no, they're too busy. They have 5 kids. That's the reason why they got to get an ACN. Oh no, that guy drives a Range Rover and he flies first class. He definitely needs ACN. See, here's what I'm telling you right now. The bigger the car, the faster you should talk to them. The bigger the house, the faster you should talk to them. So what I'm saying is, don't prejudge. Okay? Some of you were chasing, the big business owner in your neighborhood, an 18-year-old kid that lives next door is ready to run. See, then we have a criteria. We call it the A list. You know what the A listers are? These areas of business have been proven over 28 years that in these sectors, people that are in these sectors, they love ACN and they have massive success. So we want you to, put down people that are fall in these areas of business. One business owner. How many of you know of someone who owned a business in the past, maybe currently owns a business today? Okay, put them down. You know why? Because they think they're a business owner, and a couple of things are happening. One, we're used to using the decision muscle. I'm a business owner. When I saw ACN, it took me 8 seconds. I knew I was going to get in. So you want to put business owners down. Think about the guy in the local deli on the corner. Think about the business owner where you pump your gas. Think about, where you buy your coffee in the morning. Think about all the people. Think about the guy who cuts your lawn. Who owns that business? Who's the plumber that comes by the house? Who owns the business? That's how I want you to think. Next, people that have network marketing experience. We have a lot of people on this call here today that have done businesses like ACN. Maybe they sold jewelry. Maybe they sold makeup. Maybe they sold household products. Maybe they sold vitamins. You see, but those are products that they have to go out and sell and resell every single day and every single month to continue to make money. See, here in ACN, when they find out you could sign someone up on a service one time, and every single month they pay that home alarm system bill for $100, you're getting up to 20% of that bill. When they see that, they go crazy. Then you want to put people down that are, in the real estate space. You want to put down real estate agents. You want to put down brokers. See, brokers are the best. You know why? They're already used to getting an override. See, brokers have agents that work in their realty. So if they got 20 agents and 20 agents each sell a house, they're getting an override on 20 homes being sold that month. So when they see ACN, okay, they're going to be like, you mean to tell me I can get an override on people? They're already used to the concept. That's why you want to go after brokers. Also, then everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody else. What does that mean? It means everybody else. Everybody 18 years or older that you may know, put them down. Put them down. See, don't prejudge anybody. That's the biggest mistake you can make in your ACN business, thinking someone's either not going to be interested, someone's too young, they don't have the money. You are just shortening your growth. You're shortening your business from exploding. You're stopping it. Third, we want you to invite. Invite, invite, invite. It says invite, invite, invite. It doesn't say present, present, present. We want you to invite. Now, when you're inviting, I want you to understand that 50% of the people that say, yes, I'll be on the call are not going to show. And it's not because they don't want to show. It's because maybe they didn't take it serious enough. Maybe they didn't hear you when you were talking. Maybe the dog ate the keys. They got stuck in traffic. I don't know what, but I've heard it all. 50% won't show. Follow the system. So if you want 10 people or 20 people on that call, that means 40 people have to say, yes, I'll be on the call to ensure the 20 that you're committing to. Now, the size of your Zoom is going to duplicate good or it'll duplicate bad. If it duplicates good, that means that you're following the system. If it duplicates bad, that means you're taking a shortcut. And now, if you take a shortcut and someone signs up, they're going to take a shortcut and so on and so on and so on. Now you're running a business with 3 legs, not 4. That's a 4-legged chair with 3 legs. That's what you're running. And you're going to continue to trip and limp until you straighten it out. Now, we never cancel Zoom meetings. You know why? Because someone's coming. Someone's committed to helping you do this. See, the leader you're working with, they're committing to helping you. But by them committing to helping you on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, that means they're taking time away from someone else that may have wanted a meeting, but you booked yours first. So by you canceling that, it's taken away from them helping someone else and also taking away time from their family. So be considerate and understand that we are here to help you. When you book a Zoom meeting, commit and follow through. Now, what we want to do now is we want to go over the inviting script. Now, here's what I can tell everybody. Please pay close attention to this. A lot of you get off the script. Do you know why? Because it's a little uncomfortable and it's new. So you think by saying to someone, hey, I want to show you a business. You know what you're doing? You're scaring them away. You see, if they're not a business owner, You know what someone who's not a business owner thinks? Work. They think they have to do more work. I already have a job. I don't need a business. And if they've never had a business before in their life, you're really scaring them away, because that's something I've never done. They don't know you as being a business owner, and you're talking to them about seeing a business. Do you understand that if you're off the script, you're actually scaring people when you think that you're being clear? You're actually pushing them further away because you're asking the average person that you may be working with, hey, I want to show you this business tonight. And they're like, I don't want to see no business. I got a job. Who has time for a business? And what does somebody think when you say the word business? They think they need a lot of money, correct? So you're actually pushing them away. So what we want you to do is follow the script. Now, the script is simple. I'm going to go through it with you, okay? So if I'm making a phone call and I'm saying, and the person I'm calling on my list, her name is Karen. I'm saying, bring, Karen picks up. Hey, Karen, how you doing? I hope all is well. Listen, quick question. Do you look at other ways of making money? Now, the reason why I asked that question, because that's the qualifying question. If Karen says, Rick, you know what? I'm good. I got a couple of things happening that are really, helping me out financially. Great, Karen, thank you so much. Talk to you another time. That's it. She's not interested in making money. I'm not going to squeeze her to be on that call. Does that make sense? So, hi, Karen. Hope all is well. Quick question. Do you look at other ways of making money? If she says yes, continue with the script. Karen, listen, there's a very successful business owner. Her name is Mara Cordero. She's doing a Zoom presentation on Tuesday at 7 p.m. I only have 20 minutes of her time, and she's going to share with me and a group of people how to make really good additional money part-time working from home. Now, I'm excited. I got 20 minutes of her time. I thought about you. Can I put you down to be on the call? Now, do you see what I did? I didn't talk about a business. I talked about meeting a business owner who's super successful, helping people make really good money part-time from home. Now, if Karen says yes, great, Karen, listen, I'm going to send you the link. Now, somebody from Mara's office is going to call you to confirm. So please, here's what I need you to do. Dial in 5 minutes before, because we get started on time. She does not wait for anybody, and I don't want you to miss anything. And please have your camera on, because that's how we keep it personal. See you on the call. Does everybody see what I'm doing? Does everybody feel my energy? See, you can't get on this call and be like, hey, Joe, how you doing? It's Rick. Yeah, man, let me ask you, you look at other ways of making money? Joe's going to hang up the phone. If you're not excited, they're not going to be excited. See, how serious do they think you are when you're not excited and 2 people show up on the call? But if you got 20 people on that call and you're saying, listen, you got to get on 7 o'clock or you're going to be locked out of the call. Don't be late. Get on 5 minutes before. Mrs. Cordero is getting started exactly at 7, and I don't want you to miss anything. This is going to blow you away. Don't be afraid to say it's going to blow you away. Hey, the ACN business opportunity meeting, there's 50 of us on this line. Did it blow us away? Of course it did. That's why we're on this call. Don't be afraid to say it's going to blow you away. I'm telling you, don't be late. Now, if they have questions mean interest. So don't shy away from them. Hey, listen, that's a great question. I don't have all the details. Mara's going to explain everything at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. If they continue like, listen, I need to know before I jump on any meeting. You know what? I know you need to know, but I don't want you to miss anything. Now, there's going to be a confirmation call that they're going to give you. If you have any questions, you can ask them then. That's what I tell people. Listen, they're going to call and confirm. When they call and confirm, they're the experts. You can ask them all the questions then. They never ask the expert the questions. But that's how you get off that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I can tell you. When I got started in ACN, my mentor, Patrick Mazur, he said to me, Rick, this is 90% of your success. This little piece of paper he handed me is 90% of your success. So I scotch taped it to my bathroom mirror. And I read it every day. I had it on my refrigerator. I read it every day. I recorded myself and I listened to it in the car. I would invite the steering wheel. I did whatever I had to do to get good at it, because the person who's having the success that I wanted said it was 90%. So why wouldn't I treat it as such? So I'm telling you, this is 90% of your success by you being able to invite professionally so people can see the opportunity in a professional manner is the difference between you having success and not having success. And remember, when people say yes, send the confirmation list to the person presenting the night before. And if people still are saying yes the next day, then keep sending the names, but let the presenter have an opportunity to have time to confirm the call, get to know people over the phone. So when they get on Zoom, they already started a dialogue. Does this make sense to everybody? See, don't present, just invite. Enthusiasm and urgency is everything in this business. Now, here's a Zoom checklist, okay? You want to have a professional background. Your guests are watching you, all right? Now, you signed up in ACN. You came to a training like this. You booked your Zoom meeting. You got uncomfortable practicing the script with your family, right? They all thought you were nuts, right? Now, you made the phone calls. You got a bunch of people getting on the call. Now you have, so you're in some room with the closet open with all kinds of clothes hanging all crazy. No, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm saying. You have to finish it. It's game time now. Now's not the time to get lax because you got a bunch of people on. Now you have to be sharp. You got to get on that call early, test your microphone, test your video. You want to pay attention to the speaker, have no distractions around you. This is going to prepare you for the success that I know you want, or else you wouldn't have signed up in ACN and you wouldn't be on this call on a Sunday night. So next, schedule your Zoom meeting right now. Within the next 24 to 48 hours, here's what I can tell you. I would not go past Tuesday. Do one Monday, do one Tuesday, because listen, right now you're coming off this call. I don't care if you've been in the business for an hour. Book your meeting. I don't care if you've been in the business for 2 days, 3 days, a month, a week, a year. It doesn't matter. Okay? If you want your business to move forward, you have to do it through Zoom. That's going to get it moving quickly for you, and you're going to have a lot of success. But you have to follow what we're sharing with you today. So what I'm going to do right now, call the person you're working with, send them a text message. Hey, listen, you know what? I'm on a call. I got to get my business moving, or I'm on a call. Listen, I'm having a great week. I want to keep this thing moving. And listen, they're going to be there to help you. If you want to book a Zoom meeting, anybody you're working with is going to want to help you. I promise you. Now, let's talk about how we need to think and act as we're continuing to move through and growing our business. Now, the first thing I want to share with everybody is that you have to become a professional. How many of you right now have jobs where, you've gotten better, you become a professional in your profession? This is why you're in a position for higher earnings in your job, is because you've gotten better. Would you agree? So now, do you want to go from CQ to ETL? Do you want to go from ETL to RD? Do you want to go from RD to RVP, RVP to SVP? You have to become a professional. So I want you to understand that professionals, as we're growing our ACN business, we sort through people. We don't try to sell and convince people. You can never convince anyone against their will. If you do, they're going to be of the same opinion still. It doesn't matter. You can't convince people against their will. Just professionally share it, allow them to decide. Professionals sort through people, amateurs sell and convince. So if you just got started, or you're doing this for a month and you find yourself selling and convincing people, that's okay. You're still an amateur in the business in what you're doing. But as you stay on these calls, as you keep getting this information, as you follow the person you're working with and plug into the trainings and plug into all the things that's available for you through the ACN opportunity, and especially on the Rockstar team, you're going to get really good at this. Because sorting is fun and convincing is so draining. I know, man, I tried to convince people so much, man. I would go home with a headache some nights, and all of a sudden I woke up one day and I said, you know what, let me just listen to what they're telling me to do. And the minute I did that, man, everything changed. So be a professional, listen, sort, move on. And remember, a no is not a no forever. There are people that are going to say no. Is everybody okay? Anybody wounded? Anybody need an ambulance? It just bruises the ego a little bit. You know, you're going to say, hey, you look at other ways of making money? No. What that really means is not now. What that really means is I got too much going on right now in my head that I'm not listening to what you're saying. That's what that really means. So a no is not a no forever, so circle back. Like it says at the bottom of the screen, some will, some won't. Some people are weird, right? 6 people are waiting next. That's it. It's exactly what it means. People are just going to do what they're going to do. But you have a plan and you got a goal on what you want to do. Now, I'm so sorry. Now, here's another thing. ACN has 4 steps to success. You've attended a training. Tonight is a training that you've attended. Okay? You want to attend this training? We have it Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and Sunday nights. You can jump on as many nights as you want. There are people on this call that are top producers in ACN. They continue to plug in. You know why? Because they're sharpening their axe. They're sharpening their axe. If they could hear one thing on a call tonight from one of you or from me or from Mara that can move their business a little bit forward, okay, it's worth the call. Then you want to get to the next step, which is CQ. You want to host a PBZ. Babe, can I have my phones in here? What time is it? You want to host a PBZ. Also, you want to attend a leadership class. This is very important. Friday night leadership class is huge. We have senior vice presidents and Circle of Champion members for the last 15 years that are pouring into us. We have promotions on Friday nights. You can see people that are being promoted on Friday night. You can see the people that are in top production for the month. It's incredible what you're going to see and learn and that's available to you. And it's free. People pay a lot of money for coaching. It's amazing what you can get. But I want you to understand that events build your business. Events will build your belief. Events will build you. So you want to plug into all of this stuff. And I'm telling you right now, we have an event coming up, the Emerge event. It's coming up on November 13th, Saturday, November 13th. Saturday, November 13th, we have an event that's coming up that is going to blow you away. It's in Dallas, Texas. It's the backyard of our senior vice presidents. And here's what I can tell you. Raise your hand if you're going to be in Dallas on November 13th. Let me see how many people. All right, so the 2 of you that don't have your hand raised, we'll work on you. Okay? And here's what I can tell everybody here. If you're serious about your ACN business, okay? See, ACN puts on these events because they know what it's going to do to your business. They don't put these events on so we can waste your time. You see, these events, this is not just for you. What about the people that have come into the business? What about the people that you've asked to take a look at this, saw it, and are excited? You want to give them 150% of what ACN has to offer, do you not? So you want to get them to this event with you. The only regret I have leaving every event is that I didn't push harder to bring more people. This is why I'm telling you. See, the decision is already made. You guys, every one of you on this line are already senior vice presidents. If that's what you really want, you're already there. But now you just have to work the system. You just have to work the system. See, this call is not doing ACN. This call is preparing to do ACN. See, going to the events is not doing ACN. It's preparing you to do ACN. You understand? All of this stuff is not doing ACN. We are sharpening our axe. So when we're out there and we're asking people, do you look at other ways of making money? Or can you do me a favor, help me out and try my service? Okay, you're in a better position to win their business. You're in a better position to enroll more people. But ACN has to be in you. ACN has to be in you. How do you do that? By going to events. From event to event to event, you can build a massive organization that will pay you and your family for the rest of your life. So what I want to do right now, before I'm going to open it up for a couple of questions, but I want to play a video to show you. Now, we used to be in arenas before COVID, 20,000 people. We used to rent out the basketball arenas around the country, from the Charlotte Hornets to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Wherever city we were in, we rent out the arena and pack it. But because of COVID, what ACN decided to do is go from city to city with smaller events so we can still reach people and still get the information in front of people. Now, Dallas, Texas is going to be next level. See, we did it in New Jersey, in the Meadowlands. We went to Cleveland. We went to Costa Mesa, California. This is the fourth one. So we're fine-tuning this now. It's going to be amazing. But I want to give you a little taste of what the events are really like that ACN throws on. So let me share my screen. I'll play this short clip, and then we'll be back to wrap up.
This could be the weekend of dramatic change for you. These events will be your greatest tools in allowing people to see the big picture of ACN. So many great things are going to happen. How many of you guys are excited about ACN right now? Right now is the absolute best time in ACN's history. Right now is the time to make a difference. You could be the biggest success story that inspired tens of thousands of people around the world. How many people are excited right now? Never let anyone take your dreams away. Who's going to be committed? Who's going to step up and say, this is mine, and I'm going to take it? We're in this game to win. That's all there is to it. And we're going to win, but you have to have that same attitude. You know, over the last 5 years, we have generated over $4 billion of revenue.
Are we afraid of competition? We have no competition. There is no other company like ACN.
Every single one of you were born with the seed of greatness within you. You can be a blessing to so many others. We have grown to be the largest direct seller of telecommunications and energy services and essential home services in the entire world. Who can see this business and not get involved? They gotta be crazy. I don't get it. Don't live your dream. That's why we created ACN.
I think that you are right at the very top of all the direct marketing companies in the world. You know that, don't you?
This is a great time to be in an organization like this.
We came here to change our lives, to change our future, to change our world.
Nobody has the right to define you but you.
The ACN business is crucial, not just for yourselves, not just for your friends, but for this country and for the world.
Think about that thing that used to be a should, and now is a must.
I would never ever tell you, I hope you do great things with your life. I'm expecting it. When you get to the end of your life, you're going to be able to say, I made a difference. And that's what it's all about.
I will see you, and yes, I really do be you. Not just at the top, I'm going to see you over the top.
You got it. It's here. It's laying at your front door. Quit praying. It's here. The opportunity is here.
What more could you want than this?
Are you ready to make a difference? You need to start living the life that you deserve right now.
Change your life.
So here's what I can tell you. All right. That's just what a taste of being in an arena. Okay. We're going to get back to that. But I want everybody to know this. First, I want to recognize a couple of people. You know, Al Bellington. Come on, brother. 125 points away from regional director. Let's give him a round of applause, man. Come on, Al. Let's get that done, brother. Can't wait to celebrate you, my friend.
Appreciate you, Rick. Hey, Rick, real quick. I've got 4 new IBOs on the call tonight in the last 24 hours. Anthony Verzi, Casey Edwards, Anthony Walker, and Kyunte Dowdell. Welcome to the #1 team, the Rockstars of ACN. Welcome aboard, guys.
Welcome aboard, guys. Listen, follow the system. Remember, you got to take the elevator, man. All right? You got to take the steps. You can't take the elevator here, man. Just follow the system step by step. Because here's what I want everybody to know. Listen to this very carefully. If you want to stay around in this ACN business and build something great, then you got to perform. To perform, then you have to prepare. To prepare, you have to decide. I'll say that again. If you want to stay around, then you have to perform. To perform, you have to prepare. To prepare, you have to decide. And what decide means is to make a decision that no matter what happens, no matter what people say, no matter what, I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to chip away at this business and not allow anything to get in the way of where I'm going with ACN. You have tremendous amount of support. You have all the training you need. People that'll pick up the phone for you at 3 a.m. This is a business like you've never, ever worked and ever seen in your entire life. But you have to let it work for you. And the only way to do that is to stay plugged in. So I want to thank all of you for jumping on the call tonight. I hope that you got a little bit of something out of this. But before I end up, I want to just open it up. You can unmute yourself. I want to take a couple of questions, then we're going to wrap up the calls. Anybody have any questions? Okay.
All right. So I got a question.
Yeah, Anthony.
So you're telling me.
All right, I just mute somebody unmuted in this win. Anthony, try unmuting again.
Yeah. Okay. So what you're telling me, because I know zero about what's going on with this thing until Al talked me into this yesterday. All right. So all I got to do is call friends, tell them to go on a Zoom to check this out to try to make more money. Right. I'm not trying to sell them anything like AT&T, Spectrum, individual. Am I supposed to tell people they sign up for this?
Anthony, great question. Let me keep it simple for you right now. Okay. All your role is right now, okay, to move your business very fast and to start to make really good money in ACN over the next 30 days. That script that I went over, I'll make sure Anthony gets that script if he doesn't have it already. And just if you follow that script and just invite people to a Zoom to meet
people.
Just to meet Al or whoever was doing the presentation, just invite them not to see a business. Remember what I said earlier, to meet someone who's having a lot of success and they're sharing something and they like to share with us on what they're doing. That's it. Because once someone sits down and sees the presentation, okay, I'm doing this 7.5 years. I've done thousands of presentations. And here's what I can tell you. No one's ever said to me, it doesn't make sense. Whether they got in or not is up to them, not up to us.
What kind of money are we talking about, though? That's what I'm trying to understand. I don't think I got the figures.
How much money, what's the most money you've made in your life?
What's the most money in a year?
Whatever, in a year, how much you make in your life?
About 150.
You can do that here simply. So there's the answer to your question. Part-time though. See, that's the difference. You worked really hard to make 150.
Oh yeah, busting my
And
ass. Sure.
And it's not, and it wasn't, and none of that 150 was residual income.
No.
If you didn't go to
Blood,
work,
sweat.
you get paid.
No.
Okay, so now we're about to change your life forever, and all you gotta do is invite. That's it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I made a career change. I went from being an electrician to being a realtor now. So I'm been doing that a year now.
How great is that? Guess what? Every house you sell, guess what they need?
I'm still working on
that. And they all have a cell phone.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
No,
brother.
true.
Just, Anthony, listen to me. Listen to what Al is telling you. He's about to hit a very prestigious position because he followed the system. Listen to what he's telling you, what Michael Eric is telling you. Listen to what these gentlemen are telling you and follow the system. And I promise you, we'll be laughing about this in Dallas.
I just got back from Dallas.
Yeah, well, you're going back on the 13th, so pack it. Anybody else? Anybody?
So I have a question.
And who's that?
Adrian.
Hey, Adrian, how you doing? How can I help you?
Fine. So I just joined today. So.
Oh, how so proud of you. Who you working with? Who you working with?
Ken.
Huh?
Ken.
Ken Chance?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay.
So if I invite people to a Zoom and they decide that they don't want to do anything except maybe be a customer.
How great is that?
I haven't looked at the video or anything yet, but if they're in a contract, you said there is a customer service number that will help them through that, correct?
Yeah, listen, if they're in a contract, okay, they're going to have to cancel a contract and switch to your service. But here's the thing. That one, they're helping you. Two, they're feeding kids. Three, they're getting discounts. So listen, I want everyone to understand something before we wrap up the call. Everyone's not going to be your customer and everyone's not going to join your business. Are you okay? Raise your hand if you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, congratulations. You're senior vice president. That's it. Everybody's not going to say yes to us. Just be okay with that. So Adrian, here's what I can tell you. Invite people. If they're not ready to do the business, they'll become your customer. Okay? If they don't become your customer, they'll stay your friend.
Okay.
Okay?
Gotcha. All right.
One more question before I wrap. Go ahead, Jeff.
Rick, I'm blown away. My hair looks like I've been in a convertible. The way you and your wife did an amazing job. I'm
thank you,
really
brother.
proud to and grateful to hear that your son's home with you. How is the best way for me or anybody on this call to invite people to go to Dallas on the 13th of November?
Okay, here's what I can tell you. That's a great question, Jeffrey. Here's what I can tell you. You know, just like you're inviting them to get on a Zoom call, right? And you're saying, man, listen, you got to see this. You're excited about your ACN business. And they decide to get started. You see, by you not telling them how to get better at growing their business and prepare them for success, you're doing them an injustice. That's first. Second, it is not anyone on this call's job to convince someone that they enrolled in the business to come to Dallas. You have an upline, you have people you work with, okay? What you want to do is say, hey, listen, I went to an event and it changed my life and it changed my business. These events have helped people become super successful in ACN. And this is where we're going to get the information on how to go out there and build it. Here's where we're going to learn the services. Here's where we're going to meet a lot of the professionals, a lot of the top producers, and learn what they did to become successful. I didn't ask you to get into this business so we can fail. Let's you and I go together and let's get this information together so we can come back and have success in our ACN business. Now, if they say, well, you know, I don't have the time, I don't have this, that's the time for you to back off and say, you know what? Let me get someone on the line that actually painted a clear picture for me. And three them with your upline. Three them with Patrick or Michael Mazer. Three them with your regional vice president you work with. And all you say is, hey, you know what? I'm here with my buddy Dan. Patrick, he just got started. He's super excited to come to Dallas. but he just has a few questions, and allow Patrick or whoever you three-way to talk. It is not the time for you to say a word. You already got the expert on. Let the expert get the person to the event. Did that answer your question, Jeff?
Grateful, Rick. Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure. So remember, everybody, use the people you're working with. If you're working with a Joe Capella, use Joe. If you're working with a Joel Hoke, use them. These guys are professionals. They're regional directors. They're going to be regional vice presidents. They're great at what they do. You're working with Al Bellington. Allow him to help you. Whoever you're working with, okay? Don't be proud. In this business, you can cheat. So cheat. How did you do it? Great. I'm going to do the same thing. That's how you grow your business. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It's 8:20. Went a little over, but I'm so excited for all of you. You know, we still got 41 people on the line here tonight. I hope that you got something tonight that can just help you push your business a little bit forward tomorrow and tonight. And, you know, Mara and I are so excited, you know, just with what's happening in our life, living a life of residual income, you know, being able to start multiple businesses through the residual. It's incredible what we've been able to do, man. So big hugs to all of you. I'll see you all in Dallas. Anthony, I see you in Dallas, brother. Come on, man. You're going to come back. You're going to come back and you're going to build a business that will take care of you and your family for the rest of your life. I promise you. But if you don't get to Dallas, you're going to be 6-8 months behind.
Great presentation.
Thank you, guys.
Al, get it done, Al. Come on.
And listen, come to Dallas so we can be celebrating you, Anthony, like Al's being celebrated. Take care, guys. Love you all, man. And have an amazing, amazing week. See you later.
Take it easy on that.
Thank you. Great presentation.
Great
job.
Great job. I want you fully healthy in Dallas, man.
You got it,
Great
brother.
job. Great job.
George, please.
Have a great evening, guys. Kiss
Thanks,
that
Doc.
beautiful baby for me.
Thanks.